Hey guys, welcome to On the Ranch here at Oak Creek Whitetail Ranch. We're here this week. We're going to talk about fall food plots and what we do, and let you kind of know why we do what we do, as far as for why we plant for stuff for the fall maybe, and getting them a good forage for the fall time, and even into the January, February time frame, and getting them some food at that time frame, and also for maybe that early spring. So stay tuned. We're going to show you what's going on. But this is actually one of our fields that we've disked up, that we're getting ready. We're going to disc it one more time, and we'll pack it, and we're going to actually plant an annual white clover in here doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but for us it makes sense, because it's something we're going to try, because it's going to be a hay crop, and it's going to actually produce a lot of tonnage, and we found it to possibly going to be cheaper than trying to do a perennial clover stand. And this, hopefully everything will go well, and we'll keep you updated as things go on and move along with it. We're supposed to get some rain this next week, so I'm going to try to get in here this week, maybe finish up this week and disc this all up and get it going, and try to get the clover planted maybe here towards the end of August, early September, and hopefully things will come up and go good. This is about 8 acres here. Hopefully it'll come up and do as good as what we got over here. This is a perennial clover field that we've gotten planted last fall, and this is what a good white clover field should look like in our mind. And hopefully this will last about 4 or 5 years, and then we'll have to probably replant it, because it'll grasses and weeds and stuff like that. There's just no way you can get clover to really go much longer than that, especially for a hay field. But hopefully we can keep up with the weed problems for the next 4 to 5 years and get a lot of hay crop off of this. But that's what a good clover field to us looks like. And so stay tuned, and we will talk to you all about the winter wheat, the purple top turnips, and the rape. And we actually went with a frosty Berseem clover this year. That all this product came from Missouri Southern Seed down in Rolla, Missouri, and they've been more than helpful to us and helping us pick out the right seed that we want. So stay tuned, and we'll show you what we're doing. Hey guys, we're here today. It's August now. We've been kind of getting prepped, and as you can see, we've sprayed this field with some Roundup, get everything kind of killed off. This is one of our fall food plot fields that we have. Shane's actually on the planter right now, planting it. We got about 1.5 inches of rain yesterday, so it's perfect time for us to go ahead and get this seed in the ground, and they're calling for some rain within the next week, so we're feeling like we got our best chance to get the seed in the ground. Missouri's a state for us that a lot of times the rain is unpredictable in the fall, but right now with what they're calling for, and with having this 1.5 inches of rain and we got it in the ground, we figured it was about the perfect time. And we got some purple top turnips we put in here, some rape, and some winter wheat. And we've also put in something a little bit different this year that we're going to try. We put a little bit of this what they call frosty Berseem clover. It's an annual clover that you got to come back in and plant every year. If you plant it in the fall, it'll come up, but it's going to do real well in the spring and through the summer, and then it'll die back off next fall, and we'll have to replant a little bit of it again. But we're going to try it. We're going to see how it works in both this field, and we got about 3 other fields that we're going to put a little bit of it into just to see how it goes. And we'll let you know, and we'll keep you updated and see how everything works out. Hey guys, we're here again. This is actually a clover field. Used to be a good white clover that we used to have in this field. It's kind of ran its term now. It's probably been 5-6 years since we planted it. What we're going to do is we're going to spray some Roundup over this, and Shane is going to come in here and plant the same thing he was planting earlier: the winter wheat, the purple top turnips, and the rape, along with that frosty berseem clover. This is all seed that we've gotten from Missouri Southern Seed down in Rolla, Missouri. They've been real good to us, and they've helped us make sure that we're making the right choices. They're helping us with even our hay crop, that we're trying to get the right seed in the ground with that, along with Eagle Seed down in Arkansas. But those two companies have been real good to us and making sure that we get everything we need and get the right products put into the ground at the right time. But basically, we're going to spray this with Roundup, and we're going to come back in and plant the winter wheat and all that for a good cover crop, and it's going to provide that good fall forage that the deer need and help them get through the winter time. We're looking for them purple top turnips to be a good January, February food source. Sometimes in December they'll start eating them, because they'll come up and they'll pull the bulbs up and they'll eat the bulbs all the way through, along with the tops. And the rape is the same way, but a rape actually puts a long tuber into the ground, which actually helps break up the hard pan. And that's a good thing for our fields. We always need to make sure we're keeping that hard pan broke up. Anytime we're disking them, or if we're even just running over them with tractors, it actually makes a hard pan. So if we can keep that broke up with the turnips and the rape, that helps. And the rape, they'll eat the tops off, but they're not going to be able to get that bulb out of the ground that it produces a lot of times. And then we're hoping that berseem clover, it'll provide that good spring forage, is what we're hoping, is provide something in there for the deer to eat, because this field will basically be brown come next summer from the winter wheat dying off, and provide a good cover crop. And we're hoping to get this to do this, and then about 3 years from now, we've had good luck doing this, and something why we're trying this again on 2 of our fields, is we're going to plant that winter wheat in here, and we'll keep doing this for about 3 years and keep Roundup in it and everything like that, keeping the weeds out of it. And the next thing you know is something we found. We've got 2 of our fields like this that's already done this now, where the next thing you know, you got a good lush clean green clover field back in here, because you got clover such Roundup resistant anymore that it allows that clover to take back over. So that's what our hope is. We'll keep you updated as things go along, but we're looking probably 2 to 3 years out before we have a real good stand of clover in here again. And it might be something 3 years from now, we'll go ahead and overseed a little bit of clover in here, but hopefully we've got all the weeds went ahead and got them killed out of here. If you can't tell, guys, looks like we might get a little bit of rain tonight. Hopefully we will, but we just wanted to kind of let you see the progress and how things are going. That's great, because we're looking at I want to say it's like August the 8th today, ain't it? So that's great that we've already got turnips coming up and winter wheat coming up. We've got a couple of other fields. If we get a little bit more rain on them, which they're calling for rain today and they're calling rain for this weekend, that means that our turnip crop we'll get some of them good 8-inch bulbs maybe by September, time we start hunting. So hopefully that goes as planned. We'll see, and we'll kind of keep you updated as things go along, but just to show you the progress and how things are moving. So hey guys, we're here. We're just going to give you an update. We kind of showed you when us planting it, showing Shane planting it the other day, turnips with the winter wheat, with the rape, with a little bit of the frosty berseem clover. That's all come from Missouri Southern Seed. We just wanted to show you, kind of give you a look at it and show you how just in a week's time, after just getting a little bit of moisture in the ground is all we did. And it's kind of dried up now, but we got everything coming up. So this will actually, as long as we get some moisture in the next week or 2 weeks, which we're calling for a lot of rain, this will do really well. So this is just about a week's worth of growth. and hopefully everything will keep going good, and we'll have a good stand, a good food plot here for y'all to hunt over. So stay in contact and keep watching.